हेलो, हाउ आर यू? आज हम पढ़ेंगे इंग्लिश ओल्ड रिवीजन 25 आउट ऑफ 25 नंबर. A momentary delay would have proved costly in the situation. Ram disappointed his mother as he did not write to her very often. After you return from Chennai, I will come and see you. Scenes from the hymn film had to be censored before it was released. When my sister was ill, I went to the hospital on alternate days. The beautiful surroundings of the place enchanted me. No porter being available, he carried all his luggage himself. He will not be able to cope with the pressure of work. Lessons are indispensable tools for the delicate eye surgery. I take great pleasure to welcome you to this institution. The whole country was suffering from a financial crisis. I do not know where he could have gone so early in the morning. I suggest that he go to the doctor as soon as he returns from taking the examination. The introduction of tea and coffee and such other beverages has not been without some effect. In spite of the roadblock, the guards always ask to enter the restricted area to search for our friends. The new type of automatic machines wash the clothes faster. By the time we got our tickets and entered the cinema, the theater, the show has already begun. Each of the students in the computer class has to type their own research paper this semester. The fact of my being a stranger does not excuse its conduct. The sea looks as if it had been agitated by a storm. A variety of pleasant A variety of pleasant items in the shop attract everybody. The legs of table have been elaborately carved. The scenery of Kashmir is very charming. I would appreciate of readers write to me about how they made it. Neither of the two children said their prayer before going to bed. I sat down opposite him and produced a packet of cigarettes. This happened just exactly 5 years ago. Ramesh smiled when he was remembered his hard early years and his long road to success. Good heavens, how she has grown. The doctor advised Mr. Morgan that because of his severe camp, he should lie in the bed for a few days. He is a university professor, but of his three sons, none has any merit. After knowing the truth, they took the right decision in the matter. It is time you decided on your next course of action. He he has suffered the most for the cause. Him speak a cup of coffee is an excellent compliment to smoked salmon. Judge in him prevailed upon the father and he sentenced his son to death. Most of the people like to stay at home. Our efforts are aimed at bringing about a reconciliation. Three conditions critical for growing plants are soil temperature and chemical balance or amount of moisture. day by day, day after day, but also either or, neither nor, not only but also. गो फ्रॉम गोइंग का प्रयोग होगा फ्रॉम प्रीपोजिशन प्रिवेंट करने की, सब्जेक्ट प्लस प्रिवेंटेड प्लस फ्रॉम प्लस प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल, इफ प्रेजेंट टेंस प्लस विल इंफिनिटिव, इफ प्लस प्रोस्पर, विल प्लस प्रोस्पर, फाइंड मेरी मेल्ड द लेटर, the letter was mailed by Mary, the ballots have been counted, they have counted the ballots. Supposing the failed, if he failed, supposing in finding, we must take advantage of being a normal human. He is in doubt about buying the correct software, as well as along with is the cause her tutor. Where was the marriage hall? Where the marriage hall was? A marriage hall was. He said, when are you leaving? He asked me when I was leaving. He said, where are you staying? I asked her where she was staying. Was together with as well as. बहन का प्रयोग हार्डली बेयरली स्केरली, बहन नो सुनर देन, हार्डली हैड आई अराइव्ड फ्रॉम होम, when my phone rang scarcely had she finished reading, when she fell asleep, that का प्रयोग, the reason why, the reason why, that the reason we felt, that about how, first two, first numerical adjective, the first five students will receive the chief general, he fell asleep, period of time since, the car was sent by the driver, the car having broken down, the driver sent it to the garage, have one of writers one of those residents have fought for their membership, residents one of who enter and who have one acclaim accept rather accept. Miss Madhuri has great respect for and unlimited faith in her director. He is addicted to smoking. Write down the address lest you should forget. We used to get up early in the morning, have breakfast, and then go out to play. Can this machine be adopted for farm work? The driver was dazzled by the bright light of an approaching car. What matters most is the quality of the goods that we require. You called on me when I was not at home, did not you? He paid the caretaker for his board and lodging. It is high time that you went home. It is proposed to construct a bath in 99 feet. चार long bath for males. Corrupt officials have siphoned off more than 500 crore rupees over the last decade from welfare funds. They are immigrant workers from another country. Neither do I know does live here. He is the poorer of the two workers. The help given to us was more than adequate for our purpose. Quote the most remarkable article we ever remember to have read. You would not tell them what has happened, will you? She does not mind to be being disturbed. By this time tomorrow I will reach my home. He was so afraid that his knees knocked each other. The only work when they have no they work only when they have no money. When we saw him last, he was running to catch a bus. लेटेस्ट के बाद टैग की शुरुआत सेल से होती है. What the truth was. The truth was, so am I. Must have. Auxiliary must not. The English language. If close simple present tense, one will get between, among, nor, negative, positive, positive, negative tag, auxiliary, subjective mood. If close, respect, preposition for, faith in, addicted, adjective to, result, board, boarding. It is high time plus subject plus past verb and a 99 feet long bath for males. Siphon something plus of immigrant, migratory, immigrant, itinerant. Neither do I know does my friend the poorer of them. He likes people to call him sir. He likes to be called sir by people. We added up the money and found that it was correct. The money was added up and found to be correct. The telegraph wires have been cut. Someone has cut the telegraph wires. Will she tell us the truth? Will the truth be told to us by her? Mr. Sen asked him a question. He was asked a question by Mr. Sen. English is spoken all over the world. The boys who had not done their homework were punished by the teacher. He has been granted a scholarship by the principal. I was told by somebody that there had been an explosion in the town hall. I shall be obliged to go by the circumstance. Much time is wasted by us on triples and all shirt by given to the beggar by Mohan. He has been made a king by them. By whom was restored to you? Why have not you been allowed to go? I reiterated that I did not care about the job. I suggested to my brother that we should go to home some hill station for a change. I said how many discoveries go under unheeded. Gopal Gopan asked me if I could do those sums for him. The boss said that it was time they had begun planning their work. He told the judge that he had not committed that crime. Rahul said that he would do it then or never. My father once told me that if he could not trust his people, then he did not want to be doing that. Though he requested his wife to select one of those necklaces, he reported that the grandfather had been scanty till then. The manager sternly commanded Govind to tell him what the old man had said. I asked him where he had lost the pen I had brought for him the previous day. She requested Rita to help her with her homework. She exclaimed that he was a very stupid pillow. The little girl was knocked down by a speeding car and she lost her consciousness immediately. They have had to put off the football match because of snow. She found a few good cards in a shop and she bought those cards last night. 10 miles is a long way to go. The mechanic has been repairing the vehicle since this morning. I completely complimented him on his success in the examination. Security arrangements have been tightening up in all sensitive areas. The dramatist must cater for the taste of the audience. Suitable steps are taken to bring down the cost of living. If I had worked hard, I would have scored very high marks in the examination. I am satisfied with his innocence. People like to work for organizations that take interest in their personal and professional growth. Ram, along with the members of the family and that of his friend, was watching movie. The manager wanted to meet you in connection with the theft in the office. I absolutely refused to put up with that sort of conduct. The boy was accused of cheating in the examination. We have two telephone operators. Which of them do you want? I have no ulterior motive in offering this advice. Conscientious politicians are always respected. We will have to atone for our misdeeds. I got used to driving on the right when I was in the US for 2 years. Had you told me earlier, I would have attended the meeting. The climate is not conductive to good health. A dog lives in a kennel. Many things have happened since I met you last. If weather permits, we will go out for a walk. His persuasive tone was able to tackle the boy whom other teachers had found obdurate. I always fall back on old friends in times of need. The campers pitched their tents at the base of the mountain. The party decided to take the shortest route to its destination. The manager needs to hold back his anger. The girl was very pleased with herself. Obstinate, stubborn, alert, watchful, exceed consent, superannuated, retired, audacity, boldness, decrepitude, feebleness, transition, change, accused, indicted, beckoned, cold, genuine, original, or sombre, gloomy, rigorous, backslide, toxic, poisonous, yardstick, standard, little, tribal, or avaricious, greed, august, majestic, decimated, destroyed, hurdle, obstacle, rare, scarce, opposite, appropriate, scorn, condemn, impious, irrelevant, freelance, self-imbued, slither, slide, accoutrements, equipment, veracity, truth, insanely, continuously, heralded, proclaimed, detrimental, harmful, colossal, dignity, stubborn, adamant, invariable, constant, indictment, acquisition, dulcet, sweet, dubious, doubtful, flabbergasted, dumbfounded, eternal, perpetual, genuine, authentic, option, alien. Delusion, reality, apparent, hidden, align, native, futile, worthy, audacious, cowardly, arrogant, modest, suppress, insight, illusion, past and rebellion, submission, idiosyncrasy, generality, sanguine, hopeless, sobriety, drunkenness, extinct, distinct, fiendis, apparently, subsequent, prior, orthodox, heretical, text of blends, nearly, lavishly, melodious, tuneless, advanced, retarded, enlightened, before, exceptional, common, zeal, apathy, desecration, consecration, simmering, gloomy, farfetched, florid, pale, variety, falsehood, perspicuity, vagueness, fervent, meandering, standard, jettison, accept, ambiguous, version, grotesque, natural, devious state, evanescent, permanent, clamped down, let off, tact, exaggerate, equivocal, clear, gullible, skeptical, ingenuous, stupid, opulent, poor, obscure, distinct. Simple, fast spreading plant without flowers or leaves which can often cause disease, fungus. One who is greedy, voracious, an area of land that is controlled by a ruler dominion, a place where judges worship according to their religion. Synagogue, one who is indifferent to pleasure and stoic, the study of religion or religious ideas and beliefs, theology, dissection of a dead body to find cause of death, autopsy, a person without training or experience in a skill or subject, novice, one who stays away from school with permission, truant, the act of killing a whole group of people, especially a whole race, genocide, government in which all religious are honored, secular, living together of a man and woman without being married to each other or concubinage. Too much official formality, yet pagan dry weather with no rainfall, drought, sly look that is lustful, leer, a jocular person who is full of amusing undo, vague, deep in thought, pensive, without risk of punishment, impunity, excessive preoccupation that oneself, hypochondria, the worship of idols or image, idolatry, something that is poisonous or unhealthy, toxic, a remedy for panicia, a heteromantine, misanthrope, irresistible craving and alcoholic drink, dipsomania, one who deserts and principal or party, renegade, one who intervenes between two or more parties to settle differences, intermediary, the habit of heroism, admiring oneself, narcissism, to take back, withdraw, or renounce, recant, A fan for small animals. Hutch. A woman having more than one husband at the same time. Poly and feeding on food made both of plants and fish omnivorous. One who destroys a image or attacks popular beliefs. I acknowledge violation of something holy and sacred, sacrilege, a place where nuns unburnt. The lower closing arguments were full of red herring clues intended to distract or mislead. No love lost between, not on good terms. Sitting on the fence, agitating which side to take. Read between the lines, understand hidden meaning. To play to the gallery, to seek to win approval at stake and danger. Struck a chill to the heart, aroused fear within a stone's throw, very near to want to be cause of quarrel. A red letter day, an important day, dropping names, hunting a high connection, blue-eyed boys, favorite son into incurred, blue over password, to take into account to consider pros and cons for and carry out excuse, spilling being the revealing the information. Government claims that Indian industry is progressive by leap at a rapid pace. Dismissal from jobs of thousands of workers inevitable under the new economic policy. I truly believe you said Romeo to Juliet. People who do not spend their money carefully soon come to grief. Having bought the house, they decided to do it completely. And why all the furniture needed? There is a lot of angry feeling between them. A police wolf saw a horse grazing in a field and decided to eat him. When the horse saw the wolf, it said, "You cannot eat me, I have a passport." "What is this passport?" asked the wolf. "If you come and stand behind me, I will show you what a passport is." The wolf went and stood behind the horse, wondering if the horse's tail was the passport. Just then he received such a kick on his face that tooth is shot out of his mouth. Speech was the first means of conveying information. Then writing as a means introduced a capacity for storing information. Thirdly, printing in employees dissemination of knowledge in a permanent form. However, all these are passive media. Computer is the only medium that can not only store but analyze information to make decisions. Therefore, computer is held as the fourth information revolution. Wars always give rise to patriot feelings. However, in times of peace, they lie dormant. This does not mean that they are absent. They rather covertly urge the society to work. After all, a good economy is also a deterrent to inimical foreign foe. Hence, we should focus our engines for the overall development of our nation. We were talking tea at the Ratna tea stall. Suddenly, we heard a loud noise followed by cry for help. We rushed out of the tea stall. We found a tourist bus which had just rammed into a tamarind tree on the roadside. We helped the passengers to get out the bus. We informed the hospital and also the police about the accident. Many kinds of ants are blind.